My dearest beloved ones, I come from a great sun near the center of this galaxy, for you have requested the presence of my beloved Helios, and he has sent me to be with you for a moment in your time, whereby the earth may be bathed in the light of the divine presence of this great sun of beingness, who we represent, who we model in our solar reality as one with Alpha and Omega, as one with your hearts, as that symbol of creation, of the allness of God, that which gives birth to life itself in all realms. You have prayed to the Blessed Mother and many other mothers of heaven in your rosaries, and your prayers have reached the altar of our star system, our presence. And we answer with graces of solar radiance, of light energies and frequencies that although many may not fully understand or be able to completely utilize in their current state of awareness, yet will find concourse within their higher being, their solar selfhood, to at some time fully utilize walking the path of light upon earth as God-conscious ones, as servitors of fire, as initiates of light. When you pray to God Almighty, often the Creator sends a representative who in turn sends other representatives to you to answer your calls. Or the great fire of the great central sun would be too much for you to receive in your human state of being, for it would indeed burn you to a crisp, because your vessels are not yet refined enough to experience this level of solar beingness, who we are. Yet in the infinitude of God's grace and love, there is an action of light that we may establish and re-establish in certain domains in the world in which you live, for an uplift of divine support, for a resurgence of cosmic energy that you may utilize in your spiritual work, and that may indeed offer transformational change to you and to many initiates upon earth who know of our existence, who believe in the living vital light of the sun as that which gives life to all creatures evolving here. Now, precious hearts, we increase within certain domains the action of light in the world of form in which you live. First, establishing within the retreats of the universal white brother sisterhood and the etheric octaves, that light which then is rayed forth unto every nation and culture and people, as each one, according to cosmic dictates, is due to receive it in this hour. And new impressions of light are indelibly etched within the earth, the atmosphere of the earth, within the oceans, within the mountains, and deep within the core, even unto the sun of even pressure of this earth. And these light frequencies are themselves divine intelligence, holy wisdom, and a call to humanity to wake up, to evolve into greater light consciousness, and to mindfully return to the heart of God through introspection, meditation, and oneness through prayer, beingness in God's presence. The light itself is the call to higher consciousness. The light itself is what will perform the alchemy of transformational change that you and other light bearers seek. The light itself is the dawning of a new day of co-creativity with God. And when you can learn to ingest that light, to live within that light, to exist only on behalf of God and the light who God is, then that which we ray forth this day may truly be of ultimate benefit to your souls and spirits in your evolutionary journey, and may even possess you in a divine possessive state of being, whereby that which you render from this day forward may be holy, pure, inviolate in light, and representative of your true self, one with God. You see, dearest ones, when you call to the great solar lords, and even unto Helios and Vesta, or Alpha and Omega, we answer through ways and means which will provide the greatest opportunities for you, each one, to experience your own godhood, your own divine presence, and the love that abides deep within your heart. You know that according to the teachings of beloved Mother Mary, we represent the 3 o'clock line of the cosmic clock, where the Christ consciousness manifests, the light of the sun is present, and the Logos, the Word itself, may be realized at that halfway point between the light of Alpha and Omega, betwixt heaven and earth. And so it is that through the great grace of God that we bring in this hour, during this cycle of Aries, there is initiated within the mental belt of the earth, that plane where you cognize through mindfulness all that is of benefit to sentient beings, through your mind's truth to God's eternal mind. And there may be a greater magnification of awareness, of awakening, as many become more astute and receptive to the higher impulses of the divine worlds, even of the etheric plane, all about them, invisible to most upon earth. You see, the light of the holy city is ever present within the higher octaves of light. And often we send cosmic rays directly to these great cities of light surrounding the earth, high in the atmosphere, above the polluted streams of the astral plane that also surround the earth at a lower level of vibration. And these streams that we send forth, accepted, received, and magnified within the etheric cities, are then utilized for the highest purposes by great initiates of the sacred fire, the Chohans of the rays, the Manus, the world teachers, and those of the universal brother-sisterhood who serve mankind, calling them higher, ever higher, to ascend in consciousness, to return to that state of oneness with the Divine Presence. So you see that often we utilize that which we receive from Alpha and Omega and the great central sun to illumine many worlds throughout this galaxy, many solar systems that we are now accountable for in our holy office of light. And so there is progression and accountability and responsibility on a cosmic scale for us. And in true humility before the great central sun, we ever bow to support the work of the Creator, the all in all, the source of all light and love within the cosmos. Dearest ones, humility and purity are keys for you to be more receptive to higher vibrational states of awareness. For as you purify consciousness, as you utilize the disciplines of the Spirit to become crystal clear in your thinking, your feeling, your general state of awareness, then God, seeing that awakened state of being, allows there to be a magnification of the light. For he, she knows that then you may utilize those frequencies for the highest purpose, without any negative requalification whatsoever, because you have resolved the issues of self, transmuted the denser vibrational fields that in the past you have accommodated within your aura. And now you are even more present and centered in the light, able and willing to be that receptor and vehicle through which the great light of the sun may emanate forth to benefit sentient beings everywhere. Truly, the science of the sun is the science of oneness. The science of the sun is the art whereby the unity field of beingness is maintained through stillness and through a state of cosmic surrender unto the one God every moment. And in the cosmic connectivity that is established in this state of unity, great light is drawn forth from the universal, and that light blesses all in its holy radiance, its divine joy, and especially in the love fire of compassion that all may know in its sphere of influence. Oh, gracious hearts, just a moment in time with you affords me the opportunity to feel all that you are, to know in a more human state as I reach out to touch you each one with my love, just what you are experiencing upon this earth, what you are enduring day by day within your trials and tribulations, your strivings, your overcomings, even your temptations and your seeming occasional failures on your path. Look up to God and to the source for the refining fires of that divine light, which may grace you throughout your days and nights, which may always be there for you as you strive to overcome every last vestige of darkness within your world and to realize your true nature, your Buddha nature of oneness with the eternal. I, Vesta, now sanctify your auras with this radiant energy field of pure light beingness within the hallowed circle of the presence of Helios with me. And there is dissolved on behalf of each of you certain fields of which you are generally unaware that have burdened your being, at times caused pain, anguish, and suffering, which now, when released and dissolved and transmuted and reutilized, can be a blessing to your soul and a new grace upon your path. So it is that we as cosmic alchemists are able to perform this sacred ceremony in your midst, because you have called us forth for this blessing of spirit within matter. All is now illuminated by the sun presence, both of Helios with me and of the God and Goddess Meru, so close to you in your own sun, ever present there in the sky, and in your higher consciousness for you to commune with each day, as you also send a ray of love and appreciation to them for their work on your behalf. Dearest ones, from our perspective, near the center of this galaxy, you are so close to your own holy Sun and to the beingness of the God and Goddess Meru, that if you only knew in your inner being just how magnificent their sacred work is on your behalf, you would reach out to them consciously day after day in mindful moments of meditation and oneness, to receive the cosmic impulses of their love wisdom fires, and to be rebirthed moment by moment in that light that they provide unerringly, universally, to all sentient beings. Yes, your Sun is so close that in one sense you may simply reach out with your hands and see within the palm of your hand this great solar disk before you in the sky. Commune with the great beings who ensoul the Sun, and to receive their love and flashes of awakening in moments of higher perception and the sacred stillness of the eternal now within the stillness of these milliseconds of cosmic connectivity. O precious ones, we know whereof we speak because we held that office until the great summer solstice in the south in 2012, or December 21st. And our new work has been amazing for us to experience on our own higher initiatic path. That which we do now, blessed ones, we were preparing for millennia, truly, even for millions of years. Imagine that. We prepared for millions of years for our greater initiation that we are experiencing now in higher mindfulness within your galaxy. Therefore, reconceive of yourselves also as immortal beings, yes, having this human experience in this lifetime, yet truly in your spirit, everlasting, joyful, eternal to the max, for there is a never-ending path of light that every light bearer walks upon, back to the Sun presence of the Source. And so long as you maintain that stand of oneness and that office of holiness in God's presence, you will one day know more of that which I speak this day. And someday in cosmic consciousness, you will look back and see how all that you have received from the Ascended Masters during this dispensation of light has been a cosmic goad for your greater attainment and solar evolution. and all that we have been privileged to provide to you as divine food, as light radiance and solar joy, has been a part of this sacred process of the Father, Mother, God feeding you with the essentials of life, light, spiritual fire, and divine love. O radiant ones, we are simply a breath away from you. A word whom you may commune with through the pure heart of the initiate. Speak words of love to one another always, for in them I, Vesta, am present. For I am love. I am the sunfire radiance of holy love for this galaxy and all evolving within it. In the eternal light of your presence, find surcease from struggle and union with that higher love this night and every day. Helios and I thank you for your love and bid you adieu, precious one.